Thank you, Dr. Su. Thank you, past President Chen. Thank you, colleagues, for having me here. I'd like to make a few brief remarks as not just the first trustee from Hawaiian Gardens, but also the first president, and I was told today, the youngest president in the history of ABC Unified. I'm also very proud to say that I am the first Latino president in quite some time. That said, I'd like to make some remarks to my colleagues, the district staff, teachers, parents, and last but not least, the students, whom our whole reason for being is, and that's the students. I'd like to acknowledge briefly the reason why I exist in this world, and that's my mom, Moraima Orozco. Mom, if you could please stand up. I bet you she never would have thought 30 years ago when I popped out that she'd be here. So I wanted to thank you, Mom, for everything you've put up with, the making sure I stayed out of trouble, making sure I made it to football practice, teaching me the value of hard work. Even when I didn't want to learn it, you made sure I did. I'm the man I am today because of you, and I take nothing for granted because of those wonderful days waking up at 6 in the morning to go clean buildings in Santana. Those nights after football practice when I had to go clean buildings in Santana, and those times where we had family tragedies, and while you were gone, I stayed back to clean buildings in Santana. So, and though they're not here, I'd like to thank especially the rest of my family, my sisters, my father, and my grandparents who are no longer with us anymore, Cruz, Johnny Espinosa, Marina Orozco, and Francisco Orozco. To my colleagues here, you have a new president, and I hope that this last year you've learned that you can talk to me about anything. You can approach me and you can have my attention and you'll have my ear. But you can also know that you'll know where I stand on any particular issue. All you have to do is ask. There's no guessing with me. That said, I ask the same from you. To the district staff, you have a new president. Same goes for you. I'm here to listen. I care. I trust our district staff, I trust our superintendent, I trust our assistant superintendents. I may not always agree with them or how they handle things. They've been here longer than I have, and hopefully they're here long after I'm gone. Teachers, you're valuable, you are appreciated, and nobody knows what you go through. We like to think that we do, but nobody does. And I appreciate you, and as always, I have an open door. Parents and our chief stakeholders, you have a president who will very soon have his business cards at the front desk over here. Sorry, Dr. Sue, sorry, Danielle, sorry, Laura. I have an open door policy, and thank you, Board Member Chen, for pointing out that I will talk to parents. Much to the chagrin of lots of people, I will talk to parents, so please feel free to talk to me. A few people that were key in getting me here and supporting me and helping me realize the need within our district are Mr. Sal Flores, who's in the back, hiding over there. I'd like to thank him very much for being here. He deserves a round of applause. He's supported this district quite a bit. I'd also like to thank all of the members of the ABC Education Foundation whom introduced me to this district and showed me the vast needs that we have, not just in my trustee area, but throughout the entire district, and showed me the value of education for all of our students, regardless of their socioeconomic status, where they were born, where they want to go in life. Every single child deserves an education, a quality one, and I'm proud to say that we have one here at ABC to offer them. More importantly to our students, whether they're here or they're not, get it out to them. As your board president, and I now can officially speak for the board, as a board, we want you to feel safe. No child should ever have to feel uncertain or unsafe at their school site, on their way home, or at home. You also have not just a president, but a board that will listen to you, that wants the best for you and wants to see you succeed, regardless of your race or your color or your creed, where you came from, where your parents came from, who you are, who other people think you are. To us, as a board and as a district, you are special, you are loved, and we will protect you. That said, thank you. I'm honored to have this position. I hope I'm ready for it. Expect late night phone calls. And on a personal appeal, I ask that you keep me, your board, your district, your leadership in your thoughts and your prayers as we continue to do the good work here in this district. Your students deserve the best, and that's what we plan to continue to offer them. I'm humbled and honored. Thank you, colleagues, for voting me in. Thank you.